This is Damon McGregor with the Eternal Conversations podcast. And today I'm going to talk about growing up, maturing. And growing up is the increasing realization of how much one's actions affect others, and is the increasing realization of the actuality of mortality. So, this is from my book, Eternal Conversations Reflection and Illuminations for Higher Existence. The link can be found down below on Amazon. But so as we grow up, when we're young, we often do things, say things that hurt people, even though we don't really mean to. Like we pick on someone because maybe we think it's going to make them better or stronger, but some people it makes them weaker and cave. But saying, telling, actions and words often are done at an early age in youth without the realization of how much it affects other people. But as you get older, you realize parenting, the way brothers and sisters treat each other, the way friends treat each other, the way strangers treat each other, that all has a huge resonance throughout the population of humanity. And throughout and it can be a lot of those actions could be deciding factors about how people wind up in life. Some may wind up in prison, or some may wind up homeless, or some may wind up mentally ill, simply because of the effect that they have, because they have been affected by other people's actions to that degree, and has altered life, has caused life decisions that have altered their life and turned them into maybe the wrong path. It is also the increasing realization of the actuality of mortality, in that as you get older, when you're young, when you're in your 20s, or for sure when you're 9 years old, when you're teens, early 20s, you'll never die. You will never die, and you're in perfect health, and there's nothing could go wrong, and it's all just, everything is in the wind, and you are indestructible. You will never grow old, and you will never die. But as people start to get older, especially like 40s, 50s, so on, they're starting to get little kinks in the system, in the bodily system, little bit of arthritis, little bit of tendonitis, little bit of aches and pains in the muscles, ligaments, tendons, and joints that start to make you realize that you are mortal and you are breaking down. So it's the increasing realization of the actuality of mortality. Also, you start to see parents die, you start to see friends die. As time goes on, you start to see more of these things, more deaths. And then when you're young, most people don't experience a lot of death, like parents dying, siblings dying, friends dying, because usually when the kids are young, the parents are young, relatively young too, and so is friends and relatives. But so yeah, that's all I have to say. It is the increasing realization of how much one's action affect others. So please treat others nicely, and with compassion, with patience and compassion. And it is also the increasing realization of the actuality of mortality. Those two key components are what is what growing up is about, and what it feels like. And the older you get, the more true and deeper, those components go to the marrow of the bone. So, if you want to learn more or more topics like these, please check out my book. Link is down below. And check out eternalconversations.com, Eternal Conversations Podcast, and peace, love, and light.